Alright, my people, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Talk With Mine Podcast, please go ahead and do so. Subscribe, like, share the buttons, them. You know, it's all free, nothing on cost, nothing. But you don't know, we're going to be covering a lot of different topics that most people don't actually get to raise as bloggers or vloggers or, you know what I mean, podcasts, interviews or discussions or, you know what I mean? So we're going to raise a lot of these things. And for most of you guys out there that don't know Killer P personally, now's the best time to get to know me if you tune into the podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. So that's 7 p.m. every Sunday, Talk With Mine Podcast. Tune in and don't be shy. Easy me. Good evening, my people. Man, there's enough respect plus enough touching on the choppings already. We're there, man. Good evening. Good evening. You know the chops. Well, I'm to know that side there. I'm sure I can't hear myself. Good evening, everybody. Man, there's enough respect plus enough tax. Luke, big up yourself, my bro. Joni, big up yourself, Joni. Man, there's respect plus enough tax. Lynn. Bella, big up yourself, Bella. Yeah, man, I don't know the choppings already, you know. This week is crazy still. I had a guest lined up. I big up Divine over on the YouTube. Big up everyone on the YouTube. And big up to everyone on the Facebook, yeah, manners and respect. So I had a guest for this evening. Rihanna, big up yourself. And for some reason or another, I don't know what happened, lastminute.com. You get me? So, you know how that's thing already. We still have to stay consistent. And we still have to, you see me? Yeah, so big up to my guests, no matter what one, because sometimes things happen and you don't know it's out of our control, so we can't put no shades on anything like that. It's not that kind of party, you get me? But what come to my attention is that our Prime Minister seems to think it's okay to say that, okay, we don't want no immigrants in our country anymore, and if you come in and think you're gonna stay here, no, you're in for a big surprise, you're going right back. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? You're going right back. Yeah, you will not be able to log into our system. You will not be able to be a part of our slave system. What? Slave system? Is these people on drugs? Which part do they feel like man's their slave? Sasha, big up yourself. Marlon Red Eye, big up yourself. Leroy TZ, big up yourself. Nats, big up yourself. Manners and respect. Good evening. How these people them so blasted bright and believe say the people them that work hard and build up their countries and do the little things that these big elite people would never do in a million years? How the hell them want style we as, like say a slave them want slave we? Even though we relate to a lot of the working hours as, yeah man, we just come out for the slavery. Yeah, we just come out, you understand, but it's not that. Now you're telling me that this is a slave system. I'm not smiling, there ain't no slave system in my life. And if that's what the government's on, please be aware, government, please, Mr. whoever your name is, because I'm so not in tune with government, and I so don't like government. I don't even know what this geezer's name is. Couldn't care less. Way out of control, man. Big up yourself, Joni. You know the chops. Way out of control, Joni. But to openly go, to openly say that, you know, slave, even to mention it, hence the reason why they would never apologize to our people for the slavery that has taken place with our people, our ancestors over the years, over a period of time. They will never apologize for that. Yeah, they will reprimand whoever else they want, and they will, you understand? They will look after everybody else but us. When you want to throw it back in our face and talk about slave this, slave what? You lot are mad. And anybody that thinks they're going to use that term in front of me, I'll kick out your face. Truth and rights. Don't pass your place with this thing. I'm telling you the truth, bruv. This has gone beyond a joke, Bridget. My great great grandparents then were maybe slaves, brethren, but I tell you something. Not on my watch and not under my roof and not while my eyes are open will none of my family members, none of my children, nobody that I love and check for and you know what I mean? No blood. Nah blood. Before that day blood clot come, me I tell you something. The wall of uno with there no shirt and tie and feel like una miss bullbuck and dopey conqueror. Me I tell you something. Uno becomes the slave. You elite little fuckers that's in your high society chair, office and etc. amongst your elite colleagues that think the same way that you think, with that warped way of thinking, Come to the ghetto and speak like that to someone like me. You're gonna need dentures, you're gonna need implants, you're gonna need a whole heap of shit afterwards. What my people then went through was no joke. It was not just black people that was enslaved. There was many other races that were enslaved in slavery. Yeah, and when you read, you know about slavery. I don't want nobody to pass their place when it comes to slavery. And that's from the person at the top to the pussy hole on the ground. Don't pass your place with slavery. When they're upon that joke there, when they're in that joke there, man, it's not a joke, please. It's not a joke. Too long as my people been enslaved. A lot of our parents and grandparents are still under that mentality where, you know, those that are in suits and ties gets the heirs, you know. Anybody else doesn't really get listened to because they still believe in these people. The biggest set of criminal them wear them suit and them blasted tie. You hear me? I'm telling the people. They wear their suits and their ties and they look down on people in their tracksuits and their normal casual wear. Why do they do these things? Why do they do these things? It's not nice to look down on anybody in life because I tell you what, you're always a stone throw away from a next person's scenario and situation, and you're always in the middle. You're either, you know, there's always someone better off than you and there's always someone worse off than you. So you count your blessings. You woke up today, give thanks. Some of us want too much, brethren. Jano Star. Now, there's a few factors as to why they will always try to hold our people down. Our people are the most godly, God-fearing people on earth. There ain't no more people that's more God-fearing than we. We put it in our music, we put it in every damn thing, living thing. We got a church. We make sure there's church there. There's nowhere in the world that's got more church than Jamaica, the little island with 14 parish. No boy, no girl, nobody can tell me nothing. Come and travel and miss things. So who's more godly than we, brethren? Who's more God-fearing than we, brethren? We're so God-fearing, it says that, you know, to commit suicide is a sin. We're not trying to be no martyrs or nothing like that. Why would we? We're God-fearing people. When it's our time to go, we go. I ain't trying to take out anybody while I'm going. That's dead. Unless they're trying to take me out, then I take them out with me. You get me? But, yeah, man, all of that stuff. Don't come with no slave talk. Government needs to fix up, and I think every black youth, every mixed race youth, every white person that's got a mixed race child should march to the government, to that 10 Downing Street, and stand there silently. We don't even need to make no noise. We just hand them a letter and make them know that. The other day, the Prime Minister made such a speech. The community is in uproar. And if you don't want this to become nationwide, then you need to backtrack, clean up, and furthermore, apologize for slavery and you lot's part that you played within it. I'm not saying that the UK slaved me or slaved any of my people like that, but you played that, you enforced it by putting funds into the people them that was doing it. That's what you done, England. That's your part that you played. And there's more parts that you played to the game, but you don't know. So I don't want none of them feel like, say, you got one bag of... No, there's not a bag of dunce black people in this place. No, there is not just black people in this place no more. Before, you could only target us and that was it. Now we're all mixed. You got mixed race children. You've got white mothers that really do respect the black race and respect the black culture, bruv. So when you're messing with black people today, it's not like when you was messing with black people 1950, 1960. No, it's not that one. You're messing with black people today that's got a lot of connections, a lot of love, and a lot of... Do you understand? Are you mad? The government needs to wake up. I think they are inundated with information as to how far we've come, how far forward we've reached and evolved, as to why they think they can make such a dumb statement publicly. And the public would like an apology, a public apology also. Why wouldn't we? Yeah. Let me drink some water, man. Coming and over them dep on, man. But today's the right day. You know, like that, today's one of them days, bro. One of them there, you know? One of them days. Just for those that didn't get to see that, let me just run that quickly for you. Real quick.
But look, our position on this is clear. If you arrive here illegally, you will not be able to claim asylum here. You will not be able to access the modern slavery system, and you will not be able to make spurious human rights claims. That is the right thing to do.
You see me I talk about? That's what I'm talking about. Sending immigrants to Rwanda. Do they really know that the hard workers are the immigrants? You turn them, Rwanda economy soon build up, and Africa will be on top like how it was. No, you're not wrong there. So, but do you know what the reality of it is that that's what we should be doing. Mag, big up yourself. Blessed Sunday, manners and respect. Always checking in and resonating. Family, we know the truth, brother. I stand with black race. I resonate with you all more than any around me. Now I respect that, Max. Manners enough respect, and we love that still. No, because you know what it is. I'm not the type of person to make things go over my head. I see what's going on, you know, and I notice that there's a lot of us that will make people feel uncomfortable. I'm not here to make none of my people feel uncomfortable. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Indian, whether you're Asian, it don't matter what background you come from. From you are my reflection. That's why we made that connection. Then that's cool, because we're good. I'm dealing with good over evil. I'm not dealing with color. I'm dealing with good over evil. I ain't dealing with culture. I'm dealing with good over evil, brethren. We got good people in every race, in every culture, in every background. That's what I stand with. Okay. All my days, he said what? We all know what is. Yeah, Wendelina, big up yourself. Jano. Big up Natasha, big up Maddox Angel, big up Joni, big up Divine, big up King Lacey, my bro, God. Manners and beer respect. Big up yourself, Rihanna. Yeah, just big up everybody, man. You know what they're chopping. Big up Donna on the check-in as well, somewhere on the page. I swear I see check-in. Nads, big up yourself. Ashanti Yard family, big up yourself. Sasha, you know the choppings already. Eon, big up yourself. Dale, manners and beer respect, you know the style already. Emily, big up yourself. Damn thing there, isn't it? So, flip side of that coin there. I was on a live the other day, reasoning with my brother, London Open TV. A few other brothers on the page reasoning still, running into about 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 in the mornings. One of them two. Deep reasoning. I just want to big up those brothers. You get me? And big up my brother Mac Impact. See Mac now, yeah. See, because a lot of people don't pay like just pay homage where it's due, man. Give a bit of kudos or respect where respect is due. You get me? And Mac's somebody that I met when we was doing gang, guiding the new generation, and I actually didn't know how deep he was into what he was doing at the time, until like I must have saw some post passing by. I was like, Broaden. Nah, Donny's fully serious. I fully respect the graft. No joke. Big man thing. So when he popped up on the big up yourself, Natasha. Asia, big up yourself. So when he popped up on the Instagram reasoning that we was on the other night, I was like, Rod, you know what, you just reminded me. Rod, you know, I've been meaning to big up my bro, you know, on the GODCAST for real. People think that we can't reach the numbers of people that we need to reach. Sometimes we might be going about reaching people in the wrong reachable way. In everything that we do, there's a way to do it. There's a way for everything to be done. Yovers, I hope you're with me, you know. There's a way for every little thing to be done. As long as we're following protocol of how it should be done, the step by step, then we're good, innit? It's always gonna work out. You know what I mean? Give and take. But I wanna big up my brother Mac, because Mac has always been doing what he's been doing, and he always steps out to support everybody else's work and what they're doing. So big up my brother Mac, and I want to just shed some light on what my brother's been doing. You get me? Because he's a person like myself. He's not a blow your own type of trumpet kind of person. He's not that kind of guy. If you know him, you know him. If you know the kind of work he does and the kind of, you know what I mean, the engagement he has with the youth stem, he is a proper, like, hands down, you get me? Like, no joke, he's hands down, bruv. I'm gonna play this clip, my peeps. I think it's important for us to get a, yeah man, get our understanding of what go on, you see me? Cause you see me, sometimes, what is me I miss now? Do you think that, man? I'll get round to that part there in a minute, man. Hold on, man. So, let me just play that part here quickly.
This is quite a turnout, isn't it? I'm gonna be real with you. The government, the police, they don't care about us. That meeting that they had showed us 30 politicians turned up to deal with youth violence. That's pitiful. They sweep me up all the time. Oh, Mac, we really care about what you're doing. We really want to support you. We're gonna be there for you. Being there for me, officers, is getting these lot somewhere to ride. I've waited 4 years now. But after today, please make sure it's the last time that I'm begging for these lot to have somewhere to ride. So we're gonna ride down to Whitehall, and we're gonna let these people know we're here. I want you all to be proud of yourselves. All of you that are standing here, and I haven't seen one fight. You're all from different postcodes. We're changing the stereotype every single day. Can I get bike storms if we agree?
Bike storms!
Bike storms, London, let's hit these streets.
what I'm talking about, my peeps? Be amongst the youths them. The youths them will rate you, the youths them will listen to us, but we gotta be amongst the youths them. Now, Mac is a man that helps the youths them fix their bikes. Fix their bikes, get them on the road. Teach them how to maintain the things that they have, amongst many more things. Being streetwise, all the rest of it. So take my hats off to my brother, Mac. Big up yourself, my brother, and keep up the good work, my bro, please. Done. Moving on. There's more stuff going on in the world, really. That's really, it's not nice, is it? Really ain't nice. Yeah, no, big up Mac, man. Trust me, we don't big up enough. We always big up people that's doing foolishness, brethren, because we rate badness, innit? But when people are doing good, where's the what? No. Where's that? That don't exist. So this is what I'm saying. Our communities are effed up, seen? And our mindsets are effed up as well, because we want what we like. And what do we like? We like pass up. That's our type of entertainment nowadays anyway. Very rare that we like positive and to see a positive outlook on things. We don't like that. We like for hear somebody a drop out. We like for hear somebody get them ear report. We want to hear somebody get them teeth them kick out. On a quick feel look and like that. No. That we big up yourself, my family. Sharifa. Big up yourself, Sharifa. Manners and respect, my sis. Be a love, you know. Come on. Foundation. We have to start liking the positive and the good things that's happening around us. We pay a lot of attention to the negative things. Yes, I know. We all have to see it. We will have to see it and bear witness to what's going on. But yes, there's still great things happening as well. You know what I mean? Deborah, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening, manners and respect, and be a love. You know the style already. Yeah. In the schools though, in our schools and in our libraries locally, there's been a change in in the context of things that they had in the books, especially the school books, the infant books. You know, they're changing a lot of the stuff within the books to mess up our children's minds. A few weeks ago, I spoke about this. I said, I don't care what anyone does in their personal life. That's not my business what you do in your personal life. But I tell you what is my business. My business is when what you do is affecting my child without my consent or my say so, then I'm going to have a say so. I don't care who like it or who not like that part there, you know. That's something I got. Keisha Iris, my sister, be a love, you know. Big up my little brother as well. You don't know the trappings, one family, scene. Listen. You see it as well, Nats. Big up yourself, Nats, man. Let me just run this one real quick. Let me run that one, yeah. Just like this.
Okay. This is what I found in the library on Kauai. Mm-hmm. And it's really atrocious. These are just some of the few books I found. I mean, I couldn't bring them all from Hawaii. This is one of them, What Makes a Baby. In this book, there is no babies anymore. There's no men, there's no woman. There's bodies with uterus and bodies with a sperm. They're removing the word man or woman. Red is for kindergartners. It's a book that's telling kids they could be on the wrong body. This is for 3 years old.
They could be in the wrong body.
In the wrong body. This is for 10 years old. 10 years old, you guys. It's perfectly normal.
Isn't it crazy? It's not
10 years old.
Whether it's heterosexual or homosexual.
I don't care. I don't care. This is not for a 10-year-old, you guys. Anybody has children here or cakey? This is not okay. Okay. This is gender queer. Sorry, you guys, but this is. I'm going to show it to everybody.
She's just
oral sex. We have to be showing this kids section in the library, and this is in the schools. This is in the schools. Mm-hmm. Is this okay, you guys? I'm sorry. I'm a mom, your boys. This shouldn't be seen by little kids. So I know that the representative left, but please show them. This is what library.
Yeah, on
Public library.
Public library, wilding out here.
I know, and in public schools too, dear. And if you speak against this, you say, oh, you're anti-gay. I'm not anti-gay, but don't be showing porn to my kids.
I ain't gonna lie, you know. That to me is scary. There's too much things taking place. There's too much things taking place without our consent as parents. As parents, we give any institute, we have to give them consent. They have to ask us for consent. The minute it stops going down that road, we're all in danger, especially our children. Absolute danger. What are you talking about? You can't be showing that to children, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6. Are you mad? So when do we see that that's a problem? Is it only when our children start acting up that we start to see that, hold on, we need to talk to someone, hold on, we need to go and talk about this, hold on, we need to go and address this? Or do we address it now? Statics, my big brother, big up yourself, my family. Do we address that now, or do we wait until it becomes a bigger monster or a bigger elephant in the room that is uncontrollable? What are we doing? But these are in movies. What was the movie? There's stuff on Netflix. I was watching something, and basically what they were showing was what they call that again? What they call it? Not an igloo, but what they call it now? Like a dome. Yeah, they had a major dome, and in this dome they had everything within the dome. Hear what I'm saying to you? They had everything within the dome. Artificial food in abundance, artificial plants. I mean, plants growing in like greenhouses, whatever. You see that is big up yourself. Baby club when there was. You see what I'm saying? I'm done with all of this, man. I can't. None of this stuff is normal to me, and I'm not. In my brain, that comes from a normal place. Can't ever see that normal. I don't even care. And it's not about hating on anybody. What I'm definitely trying to do is protect the children that don't have no need being exposed to these things. Sorry. I don't know who made that okay. I don't know who told anybody that that's okay, but I'm not okay with that. And under no sun, moon, star will I be okay with that. And I'm an artist, but that means frig all to what I'm talking about right now. I'm a father. I have to stand for something or fall for everything, brethren, no? Nah. Anyway, within the dome, like I was saying, I didn't finish landing the plane. So they had this great big dome, like maybe, let me just use it as an example. For example then, let's say the dome was in Manchester. So everybody living away from Manchester is suffering. You're all working hard to try and elevate and get to, the next level where you can go and move into that something there. A bit like Out of Time, or Time, that film with Justin Timberlake with his mum and the watch thing on his arm. Similar. Because when you're going into different jurisdictions, obviously they want you to pay, and you're paying with your time. So like 1 year just to get to where the elites are, or 3 years of your life just to get into, or to buy a mansion, 5 years of your life for a mansion. That's what they were doing in the movie. But in this movie, what I'm talking about, which is on Netflix, they had a great big dome. You worked hard to come out of the sufferation. When you had enough, it wasn't even about the money, because you just be suffering until you're willing to take the deal. When you're willing to sign and say, okay, I'm willing to go over to the other side now and be with the elite, they say, all right, cool. You have to take this pill. What is this pill? I mean, well, you can come over here, but you have to take this pill. This pill means, and our rule over there is that you can't have any children. So this pill sterilizes you, and then you can come over there. Now, there was quite a few people that was like, no, I ain't doing that. That's madness. But if you ever saw the amount of people that was killing up themselves to get over there, Then once you was over there was a next task. Otherwise, it was just madness. And I see that it's like the movie slowly playing out in real life. I kid you not. It's like the whole thing's playing out in real life. And it's the same things that we're watching that was only made the other day. Do the maths. I don't know. With everything that's taking place here, big up yourself, Natasha. With everything that's taking place in the world, I don't even know where we stand no more. This is crazy, blood. Really crazy. As a people, as human beings on Earth, with no knowledge of who's in control on Earth, dangerous times. The people pulling the strings, you will never see them. You will never see them. It's the low-level people that they use within the communities that you will brush your shoulders amongst. And you won't even know what they stand for and what they're up to neither. But when they work in secrecy. Yeah. Richard, big up yourself. Turtle, my bro, big up. See, them people that work in secrecy and they've got order. So they when they send an order, a man don't question the order, they just, you see me? Complete the mission, that's how the game goes over that side. So, again, leads back to us again. As a people, what do we stand for and what are we fighting for and who we fighting with and what is this all about? But when I look around and I see the fights that everyone's fighting and all, I was supposed to play something else, I forgot to take it off my phone. I don't know why. The pennies just only dropped just now. I saw a madness the other day with a bunch of youths them fighting outside whatever club this was. Broad daylight, it looked like early morning or something. Because everybody had balloons in their mouth. Balloon in a hand, balloon in a mouth, man's busting, trying to bust a man's head. Like people are walking over somebody that seems to be dead on the floor. I'm really confused. And there's no empathy for shit no more. These youths are ruthless, bro. They ain't got no empathy for shit. The youth is on the floor, he looks like he's dead. The girl just looking in her phone, slowly just steps over the youth's dead body or steps over the youth. I just can't. The world is a horrible place right now. Horrible place on every level. Now you might look at the pretty house across the road and think they're living nice. They ain't actually living nice inside of it. The house actually ain't a home. It's just a nice looking house from the outside. Takes a nice lady to have some nice children and turn that house into a home. You know what I mean? Even just the female presence can turn that house into a home with a one pet. You get me? Rupert, my big brother, big up yourself, and man has enough respect, my big bro. You know the thing. So it's kind of sad looking at the dynamics of how we're living at the moment, man. We're not living right, bruv. We ain't living good. We think it's nothing great. Lee Beckford, big up yourself, my bro. That ain't nothing great. Nothing great. Sadness, sad times, nothing good. But whoever wants to joyrate off of sadness and madness, good luck to you. For me, I just see that we're in a time where it's a big problem, brethren. It's a big problem, brethren. And it's going to take a village to keep a village safe. Not going to take one or two, because remember this or not, if you're going to look at the place like a village right now, it's the man them that live within the village that's making the village unsafe for the people that live in the village. How the hell does that work? People that live within your community and within your section of where you live, they're not supposed to be in fear of you or anyone that lives here. But if you look up and down the country, this is what's happening. I've always spoke in all of my lives, from as far back as I can remember that me ever doing a life. I've always said that it's always good to live good with your neighbours, brethren, because most of our families live quite a distance away from where we are right now. We don't have mummy next door or up the top of the road. We don't have daddy down the bottom of the road. We don't have sister on the next road. We don't have brother on the next road. It's kind of mad. So you be living in your house in a bag of conflict with your neighbors, not getting along with anybody. You hate the world hates you. In this time of life right now, where people are dropping like flies, people are dying in their own houses. They're going to bed and not waking up. Who's gonna knock on your door and check to see if you're okay, if you don't live good with your neighbors? At least I do know that if I die in my house, my neighbors, all three of my neighbors, they will see that my car's been parked outside for 4 or 5 days. This guy's not moved. No music, no noise. Something ain't right. He's always making noise. He's always cooking, doing something late, having baths late. He's got a pattern. And if the pattern is an off pattern, it's going to alarm people. But how can that alarm your family members that is miles and miles away? Christina, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening. How? That's why it is important to follow some of the scriptures where it says, love thy neighbor, Rasta. Some of you lot create war with your neighbors for no reason. You don't have to like each other. It's nice to be good. It's nice to be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's nice to be nice, and that's what we ain't. We ain't nice no more. As a people, we're not nice. We're horrible. We're filth. That's what we are. We're filth. Absolute filth. We're supposed to be living better than this. All of us. This is rubbish. Honestly. We've got little children growing up, looking at us, doing all the stuff that we're doing to each other. And you think that these little children don't pick up on what you're doing and don't want to emulate what you're like. Come on, they're going to try and do what you do. They go and do what you do. Upbeat stream, big up yourself, manners and respect, and good evening, family. Yeah, Jason Gill, likewise, my bro. Every time, family. They're going to do everything they see us. They're going to replicate everything they see us doing. We're still not being mindful with the things we say amongst them, the things we do amongst them. Why? Why? All right, look. Over how many years of doing lives, many people see me in real life. They know they've seen my face before. It's a familiar looking face, right? So they see the face, you see it in their eye. They look up and then either they cut their eye at you and someone, I'm like, hold on. These are the same people that when I'm speaking about manners and respect, they're all over that bandwagon of manners and respect. But you see, the levity of some of these people that say stuff within comment sections don't actually live that life in real life. The levity doesn't match what they say. Mine's unfortunately does. So when I see people, I'll be rolling with my peeps. They'll be like, Jules, why do you say hello to everybody? So it's nice to be nice, isn't it? You know, skin off my nose to say something nice to someone. And I don't expect them to say nothing nice back to me. But my contribution to the world is to be nice as I can be, until you give me a reason to be something else. I have no reason to be nothing else. I'm just going to be nice, right? And if the world was to think and behave and live off the same kind of energy, we'll be in way better positions long time. But you see, black people are the worst. They don't like their one another. They hate each other. They chat shit online. Oh yeah, we love you one another. And yeah, my brother, and yeah, my sister, and all this shit. Don't listen to me. Everyone goes out on their daily stuff every day. Be vigilant. Be observant is the word should I have used. Be observant and just watch and see for yourself, because we all see it. Sometimes we go on like we're playing blind bat. There ain't no blind bat to play around there. It is what it is. And you have to talk the truth and shame the devil. Sometimes it's our own people that have no friggin' shame. They ain't got no regard. They don't mind disrespecting you, and you've given them no reason to. Even when you say something nice like, have a nice day, auntie, just walk past me. And I'm like, these are elders that are supposed to know better and be doing better and leading by example for people like myself to see and follow suit. How is it that people like myself is setting levels and the elders that are there before me look down on me when I'm being polite and nice with manners and respect to you? And I've got to also keep reminding these people that, oh, and you know, so my mother raised me right, you know. My mother never dragged me up. And when I was growing up, I weren't allowed to just walk past people. Not people that looked like they could be my auntie or my uncle. That was not how I was raised. I wasn't raised to just walk past people like, yeah, chest plate and no respect and no regard. Are you mad? I was raised to say good afternoon, auntie, or you understand, good evening or good morning or, you know what I mean? That's how my thing was always set. So because we experienced doing road stuff and being rebellious, and that doesn't mean my manners and my respect left me. It never did. I was the most mannersable rude boy on the road. You can ask anybody. I'm still one of the most mannersable man them that will switch it on a man if a man tries to switch it on me. And I will finish the job as well. Facts. But it doesn't mean I'm not the guy that will carry an unknown lady's bags home. Millions of times I've done that. Millions of times I see my own people at the bus stop. It's raining. I just pull over and, you want to live? They might look at me like me a madman. Me I say, jump in, man. You got that way, yeah. Forward. That's how I've been able to meet a lot of my brethren them now. I didn't know that that was their parents then. I didn't know that that was their sisters or their brothers then. I didn't know that was their children then. But big up yourself, Upbeat. But in your journey, on your journey and in your daily routine and movements, the Most High is going to place you in places where it's up to you what you do with this. Yeah. And offer your whichever way your decision making goes, will either be your blessing or your curse. Mine's has always turned out to be blessings. Big up Angel, manners and respect, Manex. It's always been blessings because my heart's always been clean. I don't care what bad stuff I've done in my life. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, because I've never been a bully or an aggressor, people done me something, I go for them. And when I'm going for them, it's just like when I was in school, when the teachers are trying to stop me, you got people trying to stop me. Are you mad? I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Was you there? No, shut up then. And that's my stance, right? So that's just it all the way around. Charlie, big up yourself. Good evening. And Lorraine Hart, my sister, beer love every time. We've got to do better though. The elders, you lot have to do better. You lot talk bad about the youth them. The elders are no better than the youth them today. Enough of you lot are the biggest hypocrites. And I'm speaking on what I know, what I see firsthand, and how enough of you lot's dealt with me. They see me on the road and they walk past me, them screw up them face at me, them all sorts of things. But 9 times out of 10 when I look in certain of the profile pictures, it's the same people that I've seen out the road. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm just naturally polite anyway. I'm not just gonna walk past my people. The same way I speak Yassa, I the same way I am naturally in real life. Anyone that knows me knows that. And when I see my people, I'm really open arms. You get me? Like, manners and respect. I really mean it. Have a good day, auntie. Manners and respect. You good, yeah? Art I love. I really mean it. I don't say these things like it's a fashionable thing to be said. And we are turning it back in a fashion because everything that's negative is what my people them look up to and respect, and that's what you lot's got at the tip of your tongue. Negative. Whether it's for cuss bad word, or if you talk some negative thing about somebody over there, so, or if you talk some negative thing where somebody tell you about somebody over that side there. But positive stuff is not what my people them. It's not our first way of, we just don't deal with things that way. We're just off. Pull down with one another, drag down with friend them. Yeah? I don't business if I don't chat to you or don't deal with you, I ain't gonna pull you down. Yeah, alright. You ain't trying to pull me down. Why am I gonna try and pull you down? I'll leave you. Just one of them things where just can't get along. I have to just let them get along. You know what I mean? So life got. Just pull down people and drag back and yeah. Yeah, what you watch becomes you. There you go. You get me? What you watch becomes you because you become of that mindset of whatever it is, the narrative of what they're putting out, of what you're watching. See if it's your friend. More time, listen, I've parred with people for a little while and I don't even like parring with people, brethren. I mean, I like roll with people, I par with people because little small things about them start to rub off on you and you don't actually acknowledge it or see it sometimes until it's too late, you know? So I'm not really into this repetitive, everyday, see the same person, laugh and joke and da-da-da. I'm not on that one. That ain't my style. I like my space. I like to engage. I like to step away from. Yeah. I'm not on this like I'm bound to something. I ain't bound to shit. I like my space. I like to come and check my brothers and my sisters them and keep it moving. I don't like to feel, you get me? Next thing you know, I used to par with a brother, he used to stutter. Peeps, could you believe Killer P used to stutter? You can't imagine me, I par with a man where stutter and me start stutter like the man. Me just cut off the link. I want to know, man. Don't feel like you can believe what I'm saying. It's real life things. Sometimes you're rubbing shoulders with somebody like too much. You start sound like them. You start use them words. You start giggle like them. You see what I'm saying? You start walk like there's odd little things that you might not acknowledge that you're doing. Just doing it though. So yeah, I like to keep my own swag, keep my own style. You see me? Have more like little, you see? Yeah, so I like to there in my little car. You see? No man, no, yeah. You see? That's how we think there. So because one Killer P, you know, there's no next Killer P. There's a Killer P in Jamaica that's called himself Killer P the other day. A little young you, big him up same way, cause you don't know, we're not stifle artists and we're not stifle the young generation them. And they're two young youths as well, so I'm not gonna shade them. Big up to the Killer P from Jamaica. Ratings, you see me? And go and do your work and don't let me down. Facts. Cause man's worked hard, built that name. Don't, yeah. And big up to the American rotted Killer P as well. There's a little rapper in America. I think he's from Chicago, calling himself Killer P as well. So big up, cause I'm inspiring others to be and wanting to be the next. You get me? And no matter where from, I don't know, where in the world it is, we embrace them same way. We embrace them, man. You see me? Yeah, Darren, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening, my brother. Bear love. I hope everyone's good. Hope everybody's good. Big up everyone over on the YouTube. 13, I don't know. All 13, I don't know over here. I make sure not press the notification bell, you know. Enough I wanna now do that something there, you know. That's why I wanna miss out on that something, you know. Press the notification bell, man. Nothing wrong. Do you know what else I ain't been doing as well? Show you what else I haven't been doing. Killer. Go back, my friend. Go back, my friend. Let me show you. Sorry, my peeps. I just gotta quickly send it out to the wider diaspora. So I keep forgetting to do these things because you know there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? There's a hell of a lot going on, and I'm just trying to be one. You know what I mean? On top of the game, but yeah, there's a lot going on, brethren. No lie. As long as we stay consistent is the main thing. You get me? J Jack, big up yourself and good evening, manners and respect. J Jack, yeah, big up, man. Who else have I not got on here? Let's just have a look. These are all on there already. Let me just see. Yeah, man, send out. You're on there already, man. They're there already. I send out the bird callers, you mean, cause sometime I do homework me now, do you know, you see, because I ain't got no one to do the behind the scenes press 2 button and share out the thing, and you see me? I just talk the thing, but me not share the thing, cause I have enough work to do, you know. But I gotta remember to set up beforehand and all the rest. It's long, man. It's long when it's just you get me? When there's a team, it's great, it's funny, it's fun. But yeah, when it's just you, it's just like business and yeah, disciplined, you know? All that gen up on the check-in. Me see what go on. Me see what go on. Me see what go on. Alright, now let's flip this one. I'm not got 2 man. Panda something here. Yeah. Bless the place, Killer P. How we are though?
Yeah! Rastafari, I Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, Jah bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and my agent called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Bricks and Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be killing, blood will be spilling, it just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? Weeping and a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, every sound will be backbiting, it just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars, there won't be no peace, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do,
Ask them.
and where you gonna run to? Jah.
Charlie, big up yourself. Jimbo, big up yourself by checking, my brother. Yeah. There will be nowhere for nobody to run. There will be nowhere for no one to hide. This is a Gideon when a normal. None of our people has been through what we're going through right now in life. None of our elders have been through this shit. Very significant time in life right now. Anyone that's alive, that's listening, that's watching, that's even breathing something, you see me? Find your purpose as to why you're here. If there wasn't a purpose or a calling or a reason as to why you're here, you'd be dead already, you know? Enough people's dropped out, and you know what I mean? Don't take it for granted, brethren. There's only one life. We don't have two. We don't have 2 lives, we got one. One alone, you see me? So fully alert over Yasa King. Big up yourself, Madex. Yeah. That's how we think there, man. Stay alert, check on your people, prepare thyself. Try and unify with the ones and ones them that you need to if you can. You know what I mean? Be smart, man. Don't be stupid. Because when this rotted thing I reach we, Look, they say next month. From next month, the government not help nobody. From the end of this month, nobody not get no help again. So those that was just about surviving is gonna be now suffering. To keep the lights on and to keep heat in your house ain't no joke. It's a good thing we're slowly approaching the you know what I mean, spring and summer side of you get me, of the year, because raw. You can't imagine you have to go do our next 3 months of this freezing cold snow soon drop, and I'm not too sure about that something there. Me can't wait for sun for your shine where me no need to switch on no heating again, because price of heating gone up too friggin' high. Feel to go buy 1 gas heater and thief 2 gas again, like back in our good old days. Nothing wrong. Thieving are going to become a normal thing. You see, when people are look down upon people who are thief, we don't look down upon anything no more. You see, sufferation creates scenarios for people and makes people have to, forces them to have to do certain things to survive, brethren. You see, when it comes to survival, I do not put no shades on people. When you got mouth to feed and your people them are dead for hungry, who am I to tell you what to do if I'm not there to can help you? Jenna says she said milkshake for £5. Milkshake? Well, in a dem your time anybody, well, I like a milkshake every 6 months still. I like a wimpy. You see me every 6 months, me get a 1 milkshake. You see me every 3 months or something. But you see the people that will love a milkshake. Try make that in your house, brethren. Try refix that and deal with a smoothie. You see me? Cause you see the milkshake thing, it get people kind of moody. Your belly get turned upside down like one of them pineapple turnover. Yeah. Your belly starts spin pan you. You can't drink them milkshake, them powdered milkshake without pop up the place and not sure if I shit you want shit. So, say that to say this. Drop out them something there. It's high price for a reason. We don't need it. It's not a prioritized item. Get rid of it. I mean, vegan milkshakes. Yeah, but when you say vegan milkshakes, Jay, what are you making that with? What milk are you using on that? Because see, for my belly, any type of milk, I know good milk. Even no coconut milk, when me use for cook with, I can't really, you know what I mean? The milk thing is mad for me right now. I don't even know what I'm on. You see, I'll be there on the motorway, people. Me give a drop. Me there on the motorway a couple times. Well, I mean, I drop asleep, you know, people. I drop asleep, you know. One eye open, I mean, I try to make it home, because I must get home. You know, the kind of determination that I have to make it home, man. Sure. When I drop asleep. So you see, before me knock out now, and go crash up car and kill off myself, here me go do. Me go pull up in one service station and get 1 coffee. So I'm going to get the coffee now. As me get the coffee, me jump back on the motorway and me I drink and I drive. And I'm drinking and driving, but I'm drinking coffee. I'm not drinking and driving alcohol. No, I don't do that. So I'm drinking the coffee. I'm driving. At the same time, I hear my belly go I say, rotted now, man. Chop liquor most, me nearly pull up in our next service station, people. I throw me and this shit I talk to one another. And me I tell the shit, say you better wait till you reach home, you know. Because I can't shit in a public toilet, you know. I mean, I live that lifestyle, you know, shit. So, listen. You have to get serious with, listen, man. Motorway. When you drop asleep and you have to drink coffee with milk and them something there. Yo, them something there, me don't like them something there, brethren. Me not like them something there. Not turn out nice, you see me? Reach on, reach home, and yo, like the last 10 minutes of the journey before you reach home, everything's cool again. Yeah, alright again. You can just cruise through, you just cruise through, like your belly just realize, alright, cool. Minute you pull up outside the yard now, whoa. Think I just pull up outside the house, and when you push key in a door, and there so you start dance and start, yeah man, start some different boogie woogie I go on. So I'm saying, forget about milk. I don't like milk. Bonfire upon milk. No, sir. No, sir. They mix we up and they mash we up. Look how they mashed us up. Let me show you something. Milk. Let's talk about milk for a minute. Milk is cow's milk. It says it on the packaging, right? It says cow's milk. So that milk came out of the cow because it's for the cows. How on earth did we human beings become drinking cow's milk? Now, going to school, we used to go to school and have the milkman come to the school with bottled milk. That's when milk was fresh and not troubled, and you know what I mean. It was yeah, all right, cool. But they used to sell us that concept that milk and a cookie. You get a cookie with your milk just to entice you to drink the milk. You get a one cookie if you drink the milk. Cool. We got through that in our school, like in our nursery and infants. Then remember them time that it was only Weetabix and Kellogg's cornflakes and I think Rice Krispies just forward them time. You get me? I'm talking 80s and I'm not talking no 90s. I'm talking in the 80s. I'm saying, but hold on. They tried to create, because still only people never used to mess with milk like that, to be fair, back then. But what they done, they just to show you that they target the children all the time when they're doing things. They targeted us, the children, when we had Weetabix. They brought in milk, Weetabix, Kellogg's cornflakes, Rice Krispies. You go into any store right now, any major chain, whatever you want to go, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, it could be anywhere. Go into the cereal range and look how many different cereals you're going through. All of these things is to keep you drinking what? The cow's milk. I'll go back again. The cow's milk is for cows. It's not for humans. Human milk that we drink, we're not supposed to have cereal with the milk because unfortunately the milk comes out of the breast. So you can't fling two, you know what I mean? You can't piece of Weetabix in the baby's mouth and then put the breast in your mouth. That not gonna work. That's gonna make the baby choke. You know what I'm saying? That not gonna work. So, but that's what they used to draw us in, or sorry, to draw in the parents by promoting it to the children. Yeah? So the Kellogg's them come in with the Frosties them, then they come with the Crunching Up and all of them something there. Then the Cocoa Pops come in and all of them something there, and then all of those ranges. You get me? The honey stuff and all that stuff. Bag of things they come in with. Why? Just to keep you drinking milk. Let's go back. Milk, what we do drink, and we only supposed to drink milk for the period of time that we're feeding off of the breast. Once we come off of the breast, we're supposed to be nibbling on a bit of hard food. What's wrong with you? What are we doing? Because by then the child is teething, looking for something to buy. So you give them the odd chip here, you give them the odd potato there. You know, you give them little things to slowly rope them into the hard food thing. Sorry, you know you got the little pot them, you know, the little pot them with the food in it. You know, they get the little baby pot with their little spaghetti bolognese, and you get them thing there. You know, you got the little dessert afterwards, you know, apple and whatever the mix may be. Add them something there from there, so you don't go from that to SMA milk, Actimel milk. Now you're giving them cow's milk, and for the rest of their life they're drinking cow's milk. They're telling us it's good for our teeth, the calcium and all this rubbish. Carrots that are a hybrid, they're saying eat it, it makes you get 20/20 vision. When are we going to wake up from some of the stuff that we've been taught that is a bag of bollocks? Just saying, milk. The importance of milk has jumped out of the window so much, right, that it's jumped out of the window so much, right, that even the nowadays mothers that go and get all their breasts done and all of these stuff, they don't understand. You got to do that after you've had your children. You can't do that before you've had your children or while you're still willing to have children. But they don't know the significance of the milk. The first 2-3 months worth of milk that comes out of that breast for that baby means a lot. It's going to do a lot for that child. SMA can't do shit. It's not a substitute. Actimel is not a substitute. They sell you that on the market as a marketed product, like, yeah, instead of doing this, do that. There's no substitute for breast milk. So for the women that's out there that are cosmetically driven, that do decide to have breast implants and don't want to breastfeed their children, obviously not, you don't know the dangers or the damage that you've caused that child by that child not even receiving the breast milk. And I think that should be a law that is imposed, that, because you know, there's some children that can't cling on to the breast. So the mothers still have to extract the breast milk into a bottle. They got a suction machine, whatever, that, you know what I mean, projects it into a bottle. And they still feed the child the same breast milk. So there's no way that we're substituting the DNA milk that you need, that passes on your DNA, passes on the characteristics of mummy, daddy, and da-da-da-da-da. No, sorry, of mummy. Not daddy. Daddy's already been passed over because that's the way it is. But mummy. What? Balanced mindset. Some fool is Ricketts in the 80s, yeah. We say someone's trying to block your shit. I don't know what is going on. But you don't know, there's always going to be targeted people getting targeted over this side, or people trying to target the page. They don't want man to talk how we're talking. They want me to be talking about under some gal. They want me to be talking about some pastor somebody else is in. Yeah? I ain't got time to talk about that. I'm here to do the work that ain't yet done yet. I'm not here to do what everyone else is doing. I'm not on what everyone else is on. You know what I mean? Aisha Ish, my sister. Be a love, you know, and big up the whole family. I hope everybody's in good spirit and good health. Manners and respect, same way, so. No, they don't. They only like people that fit their narrative, that don't talk sense, that chat about S. Because you got to remember, you think about it, teachers get taught, teachers go to university, qualify as a teacher, all this stuff, years of studying, only to become a teacher to run a class. But you see, the institution is built on dumbing down the abilities of most of the student, if not all of the students in the school. You can't, Angie, big up yourself and good evening. You, then DJ, big up yourself, manners. You can't tell me that you've got a school, and bear this in mind, I'm just using one or any school as an example, but you can't tell me that you've got a school, any particular school, would say the numbers of maybe 400 or 500 pupils in this school. And all of these children, that no matter what grade they're in, no matter where they started, they all started in first year obviously, but no matter where you find them, they all went through the same stage. They went through the same process of being dumbed down. Nobody in this institution is looking at their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, or their threats. So then you're only looking at their weaknesses. They you see, if a child's weakness is to not be focused on the work, or is easily led astray, or easily distracted, instead of them working with that child to make that weakness become a strength, they'll point fingers on that weakness and use that as a reason to exclude that child, suspend that child or keep that child on report. If a child is exceeding in his classwork, you know, certain children shouldn't be in certain classes. If they've exceeded that class, they should be in the next class up. Why hold that child there if you know they've exceeded the work of hair? They need to be there. This is why I say the school system dumb down our children, and it's for us, the parents, to know what our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats are for each individual child, because they're never going to be the same. None of these are going to be the same for each child. It's going to be different. One's strength is another's weakness. One's opportunity is another. You understand? So it's never going to be the same. Trust me. School system's definitely upside down, and you know, what are we going to do about it? Again, you know, just highlighting the things that I see, and I think we need voices on this. We need a lot of us to get up and have that same anger and vibe, and we don't need to say anything. We just need to go there and hand them a note and make them know they've been served. We don't like this, we don't like that. We are concerned parents of the pupils of this school. We don't like it. Sort that out. Sort that out. And we see where we go from there. But without trying, we're just sitting there doing nothing. And the children are being targeted. They're implementing whatever they're implementing in their structures within the schools. We are not there, the parents, you know. We're not in the schools. Our children tell us bits and bobs of how their day's been, but to be the fly on the wall to know what's actually going on in there. The children are so... They're so distracted by friends doing the same similar things that they're doing. They're all intertwined with each other and whatever. Nothing's that are going on around them, they can't even see it to be able to report it back to the parent. But these things are happening around them. Things are taking place. It's just that it's okay because it's Miss, innit? It's okay because it's Mr. or whatever. And it's okay because we're in school and they're supposed to. Maybe they're not supposed to. Maybe our children don't know that they're not supposed to. Just saying. But there isn't much we can do. We can only homeschool our children, but we can't because they got parents working. They got us in a catch-22 to some degree. Yes, we have to work. Yes, we have to pay bills. But yes, if we stand up as a force to be reckoned with as a voice, speaking off of one page, speaking off of one book, from one book, speaking off of one chapter, they are going to listen. But we ain't even doing that. We're too quick to give up the fight without fighting. We ain't even fighting nothing yet. Quick to give up. When it comes to the youth, there's no excuses, bruv. At the end, we might have to homeschool them at the end, but so what? We brought them into the world. It's our responsibility. We was in the village. We mostly be the teachers teaching the village. How about that? No bag of different school. You got one bag of choices. You go in school, your child's getting bullied, a bag of things going, and you're reporting this, they ain't doing anything about it. You hold on. Hold on. It's the wrong child. Wrong child. Wrong child. Just don't let none of this stuff reach my child, bruv. Can't tell ya. Tell you, man. There's no play, no games. There's no timing when a certain person arrive on air. Not born big. Yeah, don't say our next word, man. Don't say our next word. Everybody go soon, cook soon anyway. Make them stay there, man. Bertie, big up yourself. You don't know. And big up Donna, you don't know the chopping's already done. I love. You soon get your t-shirt in a Donna. You don't know that. You know the choppings. You soon see that t-shirt there on Donna. You stay there. Big up your bad self. Charlie, big up yourself. We need to build back a community. It's hard. Hard to build back what's not there. It's hard when most of the people that's within our community that we look and see today, they've maybe never acknowledged what a community was like before. Because most of the people that was in the original places and spaces got moved out and they gentrificated most of the areas anyway. So it's all new faces from all different places that are in spots that where the communities used to be. These people don't want to build communities with people that was there before them even. It's absolutely shambles, bruv. Like, you can't just move into a place and think you just control it. No, it's good to integrate into a new area, get to know and be familiar with the people them amongst you. But moving into an area and going on like you're stush or you're too nice to be polite to the people that you see every day, that's silly. These people have been here from in the 80s, 70s. You just came around 2000 and when? Do you understand? So there has to be a level of respect for the community, and the community will show back that same respect. But the community that was once there, I don't believe that it exists no more. It's just that everyone's just turned the other cheek and everyone's getting on with what they're doing, and as long as it don't affect me, I'm getting on with my bit. And as long as they ain't saying it about me, I ain't saying anything. And as long as they ain't done it to me, when I ain't defending shit, the world's moving like that, my people. So, you get me? That's the thing there. What more can I say? What more can I say, peeps? Absolutely crazy business, bruv. I don't even know what to say. All I do know is that we got to do better as a people. And I'll keep saying this. Like, I'll keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it, and I'll just keep saying it. You get me? I've been saying manners and respects until everybody's saying manners and respect now, not even paying homage to the rasted thing, but it's cool. Manners and respect near and far. You see me? I know why I said that in the first place, and I know why I still say it today, because I live that. I don't want to say it. It's not just a word that I say. This is my liberty. People that know me know this. Worldwide, it's not just being said today, yesterday, last week, last month, last year. I've been saying this for over 10 years, manners and respect. Everywhere. My people, we gonna wrap it up right now because you don't know, you know. Sunday is kind of crooked for me all of a sudden. It's kind of nuts because I do so much stuff in a week, yeah. I really want to like enjoy my Sundays as well. And it's nuts. My Sundays is just like any other day. It's really hectic, and my only chill out is when I'm sitting here, absolutely being able to chill out a reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, nevertheless, we never deterred from the work because we like to be consistent in what we're doing. And we love what we're doing, you see me? We love what we do, man. We just love what we are doing, you see? Yeah, man, we love what we are doing, man. We switch up one of them, yeah. We love what we are doing. Let's go over here. We love what we're doing. You know what I mean? So true, we like what we do and we love what we do. We're not complaining. We're just saying it's just a bit nuts. So bear with me. Sometimes I'm meant to do some stuff. I'm meant to put something on the screen, or I said I'm going to download this for next week, and relative next week forward, I know I'm going to just bear with me, man. You know what I mean? I'll soon build a team. Right now, we're just one person doing the work, but soon I'll have a team behind me or beside me, you get me? To help me out. But you don't know, Until such time, I just saw the thing go. We say, even Dow saying it now, you know the choppings, man. Big up my brother Dow, man. You don't know it's be a love, my bro. Yeah. Big up my brother Alan, anyway, I'm there as well. You see me? Be a family, you know, it's just be a family about the place. Big up culture dads, anyway, you're there. And you see before that big brother of mine's broke my neck. Big up my big brother Mac. Big brother Mac, you know. Mac is a bully. Hey, Mac, you're a bully, you know. Hey, Mac's the only one that tells me all the time, look, hey, you see if you don't big me up on your GODCAST tonight, seeing, I'm going, I'll say, brother, what's all this threatening behavior, bro? Big up Mac, my brother over the east side, you see me? Yeah, man, manners and bear respect. And big up to all the children, them. You don't know, it's my brothers and my sisters, them likewise, you see me? Yeah. So I'm wishing everybody a great week ahead. As usual, you know my thing, my peeps. Yeah, wish you a great week ahead. Let's go back on the other side, because you don't know the trappings, Yeah, wish everybody a great week ahead, Storm. I hope everyone's got positive plans to execute some stuff for the following week ahead, you know? Don't waste your days, don't waste your hours. Try not to waste time. Now is not the time to waste any moments. You see me? It's a time to wake up and know that we're being played, and we ain't got no time to play games. Stack your bread, stack your money, don't waste it. Save as much as you can, spend as little as you need to. Being honest, it's coming to that crunch time where it's gonna be crazy. Be vigilant. The people them out there jacking phones, it's madness. Be careful. There's loads of pickpocketers out there. Be careful. You have to move like you've been pickpocketed before. Yovers. Yeah, move like you've been pickpocketed before. So that means keep everything close proximity of you. Don't leave nothing dangling. Don't leave nothing. A very important message for my brothers and sisters also. There's a lot of you that's out there walking around late at night. Not just walking around late at night, but just going about your daily business. But you see like how it gets dark at a certain hour? Please, my people, my sisters, my brothers, be vigilant. There's a thing called AirPods that a lot of people use. A lot of my sisters use AirPods. Please, have them in your ears, yes. Turn them right down. Make sure you can hear every footstep behind you. Don't be the cuckoo head in the cloud kind of person to have your music way up. You can't hear nothing, not even the traffic. You don't even know if someone's walking beside you, behind you. You don't know what no one's up to. Listen, footsteps, keep your ears open. Be aware of your surroundings as sisters and as brothers. What more can I say to you? You know what I mean? Yeah, Mother's Day next Sunday, so we're going to do something special for Mother's next Sunday. Joni, thank you for the reminder, because you know me already. Like I say, it's just one man, and my Mother's Day is every day for mommy, you know. So big up Mother Dunkley. Big up my auntie Dunkley. You don't know the Dunkley family, you see me? Big up to the full Dunkley family. Near, far, Oscar, Club Bar, you know the choppings already. Guys, one family, you see me? Yeah, big up the all of my Night family, you see me? Manners. I big up the whole of my Brown family. You don't know the choppings, coming all left out nobody. All when them want left out people like we don't exist. You see me? Big up the whole of my people. Yeah. Real Mets. Alright then, boom. People, feel like I go left again, you know. I left you with a decent song. I played that song a couple times, but I feel like the last time I played that shot here. But that shot you need to get played one more time, you know what I mean? Just one of them things there, is it? Peeps. Nah, cause Clinton. They say I big up. I didn't even see Clinton on the live, you know. That's why I know my heart's clean. Big up Clinton. Brown, you know the choppings. Big up all of my Brown family, you know the chops. Every one I own. Me not exclude nobody, you know. Me say every single one of my family them. Near and far house, car, club, bar. D, Unruly D, big up yourself. And Mish, I Clint told Mish for shout me, man. I don't know, I can't see Mish, I can't see no link. I mean, I see what I go on, I just can't see nobody again, is it? I just one of them things there, is it? COVID make everybody run where I feel like everybody have the lurgies. But I don't got the lurgies, man. You get me? We ain't got no lurgies. Amanda, big up yourself, man. Check in. Listen, my people, make sure you have a blessed week. You know my thing already. We gonna keep it moving like this. Yeah, man. Outro. Oh, what is that, Patrick? Patrick, that's not the shot.
Yeah, what?
That's not the shot. What the hell was that? That's not the shot neither. So long there, Patrick. How you really feel like you're doing? That's not the shot neither. So long. Let's make sure we fight about the shot. People, I don't know what happened to Patrick today. Peace. Listen. a great week, my people. Manners and respect plus enough tax. All to love. See?
I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent, baby. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. And I know that it's kinda crazy, I'm already calling him my baby. He stole my heart, on my mind all the time, but it's fine, commit this crime, I'll do the time as long as you're on mine. Can you love me different? I come with baggage, will you listen? I'll take my time, I'll do it right, I'll do it right. Long as you're here right by my side, by my side. I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent, baby. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. I gotta love him different.
Sorry about that, peeps. I had to pull that one out. I have to pull it up. Somebody called me and said, pull up that tune, you killer bee.
I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent, baby. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. And I know that it's kinda crazy, I'm already calling him my baby. He stole my heart, on my mind all the time, but it's fine, commit this crime, I'll do the time as long as you're on mine. Can you love me different? I come with baggage, will you listen? I'll take my time, I'll do it right, I'll do it right. Long as you're here right by my side, by my side. I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent, baby. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't met a girl like me, met a girl like me. I gotta love him different, so I stay consistent, baby. He's from the hood, raised in the streets. He said he ain't